Hi everyone, it's Casey Williams. It's really hard to believe it's been 20 years since the Toyota Prius debuted. And in that time we've had 4 generations of the compact, we've had smaller Priuses, we've had larger Priuses, we've had all-wheel drive Priuses, and now we have a plug-in Prius. Let's go take a look at the 2020 Toyota Prius Prime. Well, the Prime is the most efficient Prius, but also might be the angriest looking Prius too. You look at the LED headlamps, the black grille area, LED driving lamps. I think it all looks really nice in the front. It looks very sporty, looks a little bit angrier, has a little more attitude. I think it works really well for this car. You come around to the side of the car, you do start to see the very familiar Prius profile. The low hood, the arching roof line, and the high deck. That's really defined this car. 15-inch alloy wheels, and I like those. Has the low rolling resistance tires to help your fuel economy a little bit. But the 15-inch wheels and a little thicker tire just gives you a lot nicer ride when you're on the road. I really like this detail too. Kind of looks like a 1950s tail fins, a little bit of 1958 Chevy perhaps. It just looks very modern, looks very nice. You might notice that this little door where you think the gas goes in is a little bit longer, and it is. This is where you plug in for the batteries. You charge it up. There's actually a gas filler on the other side. And come around the back, change the back end a little bit for the Prime, for the plug-in version. A little different tail lamp design. Have this double bubble rear light that I like a lot. Rear hatch. Again, for a small car that's a hybrid, quite a bit of space back here for luggage. Back seats do go down. When you lift this up, this is where the plug is. It stores neatly back here in this little compartment. The interior of the Prius has always looked like it's about 10 years ahead of every other car, and that really continues to today. But there's also some consistencies between this car and the original. It really starts with the upper pod, with the speedometer, digital speedometer up here. Now it's color, looks much nicer, much better graphics, but it's still there and adds some consistency to the design. The thing you're really going to notice in this car though, and this is unique to the Prime, is the 11.6-inch touchscreen. It's very nice, easy to use. Got automatic climate control here, audio, got satellite radio. It does have Apple CarPlay, Siri eyes-free. It's got Bluetooth, of course, and USB ports, so you can connect just about any way you want to. Navigation, you can make it almost full screen. I think this all works really, really nice. There's also some touch pads on the sides to change your temperature, change the volume for the radio, and you've also got radio controls here on the steering wheel too. Down below, also become kind of a Prius trademark, is a little flip switch for the shifter. I like that a lot too, works out very nice. One layer down, wireless phone charging, the heated seats. Also got a heated leather wrapped steering wheel, fits really nice. 10-speaker JBL audio, so you can really crank the tunes up. Nice deep console in here, cup holders. And of course, looking ahead, we've got the heads-up display. So really everything you would expect to have in a 21st century car. And it's also a lot of safety gear on this car too. Got the forward collision alert system, lane keep assist, blind spot warning, rear cross path detection, adaptive radar cruise control, pretty much the full suite of safety gear. But beyond all that, it's just a pleasant car to be in. I like the two-tone, just really light and airy, and the way the roof arches gives you lots of space. It's nice, comfortable seats. They're actually leatherette, but they feel very nice. In fact, feel very much like Volvo seats. Nice thick bolsters will hold you in the seats, still just pillowy soft. And you get 4 real adults in this car, plenty of shoulder room, plenty of leg room, and plenty of room to travel. Well, that first generation Prius 20 years ago was a really cool looking car. Got fuel, just absolutely phenomenal fuel economy, but it wasn't that much fun to drive. It's just a little bit wobbly on the highway and just really strained to stay at freeway speeds. But through the succeeding generations, the Prius has really grown up. And the current generation cars are just absolutely fantastic. They ride nice, they handle nice, it has an independent rear suspension. It's just really a thoroughly enjoyable car to be in day to day, whether you're on the highway cruising or just getting to work and back being very efficient. So let's talk about the fuel economy for the car. 133 miles per gallon equivalent. That's gas plus the battery over the range of the car, or about 54 miles per gallon if you're just driving as a regular hybrid, having not been plugged in. The powertrain, you're looking at a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine, lithium-ion batteries. To charge the battery pack, it takes about 5.5 hours on household current, about 2.5 hours on 240 volt if you get a special charger for it. And And again, for that, you get a 25-mile all-electric range. So for a lot of people, that's enough range to get to work and back. Certainly enough to run errands on the weekends. Certainly enough to take your kids to soccer practice and do those things. And never burn any gasoline. And if you are burning gasoline, you're still getting 54 miles per gallon. It's a pretty efficient car. But overall, I thoroughly enjoy driving it. I like the interior. I like the touchscreen. I like the seats. I like how you sit up kind of high in the car. It's just a thoroughly pleasant car to be in. It's quiet. You hear a little bit of powertrain in the background. The engine kind of comes on and off at weird times. Has auto stop start, so it pauses at gas or at the lights, and then restarts. But the nice thing about being a hybrid is you don't have to worry about the gas engine starting, because you start out on electric power, gas engine comes on, that's all just fine. You have regenerative brakes, and they feel a little different at first, but they're not bad, and that helps also. Little generators in the brakes to help you recharge the batteries. But it's just hard to complain about the car, and you see why so many people buy them. You've got just a nice mid-sized car, 4 people can get it, plenty of space. I've driven a lot of Priuses over the years. I remember the very first one 20 years ago. It just felt like it wasn't quite ready for prime time. Got phenomenal fuel economy, but you get on the highway, it just kind of got blown around a little bit and just felt like it really wasn't a grown-up car. By the time I got to the second generation, it was very much a real car and became one of the best-selling cars in the country. And through 2 more generations, into this plug-in model, they just keep getting better and better. And this is by far my best and my favorite Prius so far. You plug it in, you get the 25 miles all-electric range, 133 miles per gallon equivalent, all in, 54 miles per gallon just running as a regular Prius. And you got plenty of space for 4 people, your luggage, very comfortable for long trips, anything you want to do with it. It's just an all-around really good car. So let's talk about price. Well, a regular Prius starts just over $24,000. This one, with all the equipment it has on it and the plug-in features, $35,536. So it's a little bit pricey for a compact car, but this is not your typical compact car. Well, next week we'll have another fun car. Till then, storm forward.